This is a message to my black men and black women. Never, never let any other race try to hurt your people. Never. So we must
You know the white man he ain't no good. So what are you doing about that? Oh, the white man is this and the white man is that. You always be saying that. But what are you doing? You know he's no good towards you. What do you mean he's not good towards you? He brutalized you. He experiment on your physical body. He shot your children down on the street, shoot them down. And he did all manner of experiment with you. So you said he's no good. Okay? So what are you going to do about that? Are you going to separate yourself from him? Well, I can't do that. Why you can't do that? I have no land, and I have no grain, and I have no cattle, and I have no fowls up here. But I'm saying to myself, why can't you have those for yourself? If you go to the white man and say, hey, I need some of this land that you took away from my grandfathers, what would he say? Well, I can't give you this land. So can I buy the land from you? And if he said yes, all we have to do is get together and buy the land from him. 100,000 acres, 200,000 acres. What I'm saying here, black men, a lot of black men do not know how many thousand acres land are in the United States. I guarantee you, if you walk the street right now, blind, and every man you stop, male and female, I guarantee maybe only one. Not even 1% can tell you how many acre land are in the United States. Because they're afraid to find out those things. If you ask them, how many cows do the butcher slaughter every day? Maybe one and two people will tell you if they do not look on the internet. If you ask them how many chickens do they slaughter in the United States every day, they can't tell you. All they're going to say is a lot. Because they don't have time for that. And it's the same shit I'm saying. They do not have time to listen to what you're saying about the black man. How can we take the land from the white man and have our own food? We will plant out the grains on the land that we get from them, or forcibly take it away back from them. So we're going to have a war. So we don't have any guns. So the best way to get it is to buy the land from them. Let's put our money together. I bet you none of you heard what I just said. I tried to start a trust fund, and every place I go in 1995, I go around Inglewood and advertise it how the black men can have a trust fund for our people. And every one of the black men that I spoke with, they said it's not going to work. So they're dropping me down into the pit. Not one of them promoted me and said, yes, it can work. I have the proposal, and I still have the proposal. I type it out, and the proposal that I'm going to be having for the trust fund. The people that are going to keep the book would be old school teachers, lawyers, and doctors. The bank account will be into a trust. No one could go into the bank to withdraw any money beside who is approved for the trust. And everybody would have to come together to give loan and to whoever require at that moment for the loan. And the loan will be for grains, more property, farming of cattle, or farming of fowls, and build homes for the people. So we'd make cities. So if we buy 300,000 acres and 500,000 acres in San Bernardino, for example, we could turn that into a city. But before we turn that into a city, we'd have to have farmland to plant our grains so we could have food for our people. Everyone said it's not going to work. And I walk away from that. And I was not just going around with young boys and young girls. I was going to the elder man that is in the 80s, 90s, school teacher that retired. They said, yes, it's a good idea, but the white man is not going to let it work. We are more than the white man. Another proposal I comes up with, we are not building ships anymore, so let's go to Europe and get these retired ships that's still very nice. Turn them into living habitat for our people. That can be either in lake or shallow ocean. You got a ship with 4,000 state room. That's a lot of dwelling for people. And that could be nice for our people. We have to organize it in a way that these ships could operate properly, but they're not moving, they're stationary. Strangers could come and visit, but not to the dwelling, to the banquet room, to the bar, or to the dining room. We'd have the same way like it's sailing. You have cooks, you have chef, you have bellboy, you have busboys. Do the same. Everybody turn it down. These ships that they're taking and put and scrapping these ships, they're very nice. Black people are not doing that. Also, the Indian is not doing that. They're scrapping all the ships. And they're nice. They all have a bunk, bed. Why destroy that? When you could sail them up into your ocean and secure them there. Every country have an ocean. Jamaica, Barbados, Trinidad, Grenada, Nassau, Freeport, Turk Islands. They all have an ocean. So we could just dock those ships up into, just run them aground. And made a gangplank from this land to the ship. And secure the ship so it cannot move. Black man doesn't want to do that. They want to take their millions and their billions just by themselves and their people be starving, homeless. One man just have 14-bedroom mansion. His bedroom is 14 by 14. You don't need all of that. I grew up in a 14-bedroom house and it's too much. I'm scared of staying in that house by myself. I do not like a big house. So all the rich guys here that is in their big mansion, they are going to walk away from it. Why are you saying that? Because they're there by themselves. Sooner or later, they're going to walk away from them. Number one, they're going to pay too much taxes. Number two, it's too expensive to keep up. And that's it. Number three, a lot of people doesn't want to live in a big house. Those who want to live in a big house or a mansion, they never live in one. So they will live in there for a time and they forget about it. You know, you buy a brand new car, you drive for like 2 months straight. The people that never have a brand new car, and after they park it, for days it doesn't move. You don't have to take my word for it. And that's how things are in life. People got to wake up, especially the black man. He's not waking up. He's fighting against himself. Or he's fighting against his people. His people are the enemy. And you have black men speaking bad against black men. We should be protecting our people, but we're not doing that. We want the white man to protect us. He's not our protector. He's our enemies. Tell me what you do not understand. You want to have him in your congregation? You want to teach him stuff that he should not be known? No, that's messed up. You don't need to teach him anything. He needs to learn from himself. Just the way we've been taught by ourselves. We don't need to teach him what we know. And that's why he overpowers us. Because we teach him what we know a long time ago. So he takes power over us now. And we continue to teach him what we know still. And that's messed up. So we're not waking up. No way the black man is waking up. When they get rich, they move on. And do you know where they go to live? Where the white man is. You don't think they're damn silly? think about it. You live in what's all your life, from a baby until you're 35 or 40 years of age. And you get some money, and once you get the money, you move out of Watts and you go to live to Beverly Hills with all your money. Because you do not want to be where your people is anymore. If you don't think that is some sick shit, I can't tell you anything. No! Just think about it. Then you will go back into what? Go around and give people walking the street $100. Male or female or prostitute. $100. Stay off the street. Don't stay out here. That's not going to help. $100. That's not going to let them stay off the street. Because when these prostitutes make a trick, they rob them. So stop playing game with your people. Yes, we got to stop that. We got to find a way out, man. How can we get the land from the white man? How can we get it back? Because remember that they didn't pay for it. Are you understanding me? The land that the white men have in the Western world, they did not pay for it. They come here and they took it away from the people that were living here. Hello? I bet you did not understand nothing I said. The white people that came here, the Anglo-Saxon, the limey, the slimy, that took the land away from the people you call indigenous. They didn't pay for it. They didn't buy it from them. They killed their mother and father and they took the land away. They also killed babies. And those are the people that is telling you about God. Tell me what you do not understand. But if you want to continue with the bullshit, keep on. All I want you to do is listen and change your thought and your idea and your understanding. If this enlighten you, watch the next show. Peace to the black man. Peace to those that watch.